Nice little Chelsea shirt. Is that because you're on them tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. This is why I'm wearing the Chelsea shirt tonight, because I want Chelsea to win away in France. The Champions League was great to us so far, and we are for another day full of great fixtures in the Bundesliga.
Well, it wasn't that great because I did a 16 parlay yesterday and Real Madrid let me down. How?
Yeah, I skipped them with so many problems inside their team. It's difficult to play Real Madrid right now. Many people on Twitter were going with the minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap. Also at halftime, some of them they thought that Real Madrid will bounce back and will win the second half. They were inches away, to be honest, from overcoming that 2-0. Two goals down, and but yeah, you cannot never trust Real Madrid. Right now that Nacho got injured too, I don't know what the boys said about Real Madrid or if they mentioned them in the La Liga segment, but you cannot trust Real Madrid right now.
No, they were nowhere near. Radek, how were impressed with you with Bayern Munich last night?
Oh, that was really a great night for German football. And I think I forgot to wear my Bastian Schweinsteiger tricot today because, yeah, I'm not the biggest Bayern fan, but I really loved the game yesterday, especially the appearance of Robert Lewandowski. I know Serge Gnabry scored 4 goals, but if you had a closer look on Robert Lewandowski, what he did yesterday was just amazing. He bounced away the other players and caught the ball in the midfield and run and made incredible goals. With this appearance yesterday, I think he's one of the best in strikers on earth. The problem he had was always that he's not there in big games. So last year against Liverpool, he was finished or disappeared somewhere. But the game yesterday, yeah, he proved that he's in an amazing form right now, and he scored 10 goals in the Bundesliga. And yeah, you have to love him as a German football fan. And if you don't like Bayern, yeah, you have to respect his form at least.
No, I couldn't agree more. I think that it wasn't just a good night for German football. I think it was a good night for European football. I mean, it's great to see one of the golden greats of European football put on a performance like that. Yeah, Lewandowski, I thought he led the line brilliantly, but I thought the two wingers, Kome and Gnabry, I thought they were absolutely brilliant to get up and join him. I mean, Kimmich, he's got, listen, that whipped goal was just out the top drawer. Anyway, listen, Rafa, let's have a little look at the group record, please. Bundesliga. Here we go. 1.1 unit of profit. We've not been going that long, but we've got our nose above the water. What about the individual record, please, Rafa? Here we go, Bundesliga. Alex, minus 1.3. Radek, up 3. Don't often see you with a minus next to your name, Alex. So while we have got it, we'll milk it.
Yeah, it was a bad weekend in Bundesliga, but it's normal. We are not even in the quarter of the season right now. We have all the time to move up, and I'm sure that we will do. But Radek is there with 3. With the Radek special inches away from coming last weekend too. But I think that this week it will be totally different.
Let's hope so. Well, let's kick off. We're going to start with you, Radek. Schalke 1.65, the draw 4.3, and Cologne 5. Radek, where are you going?
I don't believe in myself because I think Schalke is doing a good job at the moment. We were talking pre-season, Alex, Natalie and me, and everyone said, oh, Schalke, we don't know how this could be better this year. But then David Wagner came and they started to win, and they even beat Leipzig, and no one expected that. And So in this game, we had a hot streak team, Schalke, and on the other hand, a very lousy team in the last games with Cologne. So the decision is very easy to say Schalke has to win the home game. And I will be on Asian handicap -1 on Schalke here with an odds around 2.1 or 2.05. And yeah, I think I had a lot of bad experiences with betting on Schalke last season and the years before. So be careful with that, because I think this can be a changer as well. Then because Cologne won't lose every game this season, and maybe now when they have no expectation, they can take a point. But as you just watch the odds and the recent games, you don't have a great option, and you have to bet on Schalke, I think.
Couldn't agree more. Alex, unrecognisable Schalke now to the first 3 games of the season.
4 wins in a row, and what a way to win the matches. What a way to win away at RB Leipzig. Unbelievable from Schalke. It's true that they changed under Wagner, former Huddersfield coach. He has a lot of influence in this German football. He worked with Jurgen Klopp in the past. It's normal to know his tactics and to use them. He changed the style of play. Right now, they are playing a possession-based football, pressing high, being very aggressive. I really like what I see from Schalke. We needed maybe 2-3 matches inside the season to see what they are coming, with what new stuff they are coming in. But listen, now we have to get in that Schalke train, because before it stops to the next station, you know. So yeah, I have to Köln, what to say about them. Worst attack in the league with 4 goals scored so far. Second worst defense, third worst defensive side with 15 goals conceded. Schalke are scoring goals for fun. They are at home. A great crowd there on their stadium. I'm going with a similar bet, but a little bit different. Schalke and over 1.5 goals in the match at 1.8.
1.8 for Alex. Alex, we'll stay with you then. Freiburg at 6, draw 4.5, Dortmund 1.55.
Freiburg, the surprise package of this season in the German Bundesliga, third in the standings right now, 13 points in 6 matches. Dortmund, what to say about them? Full of inconsistency, full of shit, like I like to say. Right now, they are very disappointing. I don't understand what they are doing. They are always struggling in their defense. They are scoring goals. Yes, that trio from in front is deadly. But now with Paco Alcacer missing with the hamstring injury, they will have to play either Götze, either how they are playing today against Slavia Praga on the road with Marco Reus as a striker and with Julian Brandt in his place in the middle there. Right now, I think that they are leading 1-0 against Slavia on the road. I was expecting more goals in that match, to be honest. Slavia could easily be 2-1, 3-1 at halftime. They missed a lot of opportunities in the first half. So, yeah, Dortmund are still problematic at the back. Huge problems there. And in Bundesliga, everyone can score against Dortmund right now. Freiburg are on fire. I have to go with the Alex Classic here at 1.76, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in the match.
Okay. Radek, we're going to move on. Frankfurt 2.1, draw 3.8, Bremen 3.45. Looks like a tough old game, this one.
Yes, and Frankfurt has a Europa League game on Thursday, and two teams are playing on Sunday evening, I think. So always after the Europa League, I always bet against Frankfurt, and I will do it this time again because the odds on Bremen are very good, and I thought they really made a good job against Dortmund when they played 2-2. They were lucky. They were not the best, the better team, but no one expected that. But they did a good job, and I think this can be enough to take at least 1 point in Frankfurt, and you get odds of 1.8 if you go on Asian handicap plus 0.5 on Bremen, or double chance x2 on Bremen here with 1.8, as Frankfurt can be tired after the Europa League.
Okay, well, let's move on. Alex, you're having a little opinion on Frankfurt and Bremen. Are you going with the away side to get something?
I'm going with the away side always to score, because I love Werder's football approach, an attacking football approach. They always go to get everything that they wish from their opponents. But yeah, they score, but they also struggle to keep clean sheets. So despite Eintracht having a Europa League match tomorrow and playing after 3 days, less than 72 hours against Werder, they will be at home. I see another entertaining match between two nice sides. There again, an Alex classic for me, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at 1.75.
Okay, 1.75 for you, Alex. Okay, we'll stay with you. We're going to go to the most impressive side we've seen in recent times. Bayern Munich, 1.14, draw 11. And Hoffenheim at 29. How many goals start are you going to give Hoffenheim here?
It's difficult. Hoffenheim are struggling to score. Just 4 goals scored in 6 matches. I think that Bayern Munich before the international break, because the next week we have an international break, so for 2 weeks we will not have domestic football. We will miss it again, but we know that last time in the Euro 2020 qualifiers, we did a great profit for our watchers and also for us and for our friends who are on the live chat. Bayern all the way here and over 3.5 goals in the match at 1.7. I see it doesn't really. I don't think that we will see players rested from Niko Kovac here. They played on Tuesday. They are playing Saturday. As you said about the wings, Coman and Gnabry, they are brilliantly replacing Robben and Ribéry. I think that they are doing even a better job than the two legends. I also, when they were at their best, Robben and Ribéry were destroying their opponents. But this is what I love right now in Europe. The trend is now young players, fast players, aggressive players, one-on-one, perfect. With Coutinho brilliant also in the last matches, with Lewandowski scoring goals for fun. I'm really sure that Lewandowski will start this match because he wants to beat some records right now. You know, he scored in 6 matches in a row right now, in all 6 matches in the German Bundesliga, and he wants to be there at 8-9. I think he wants to beat some records. He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. He's the most informed striker right now in the top 5 European leagues. And I don't know how much you have, because it just came to me, Lewandowski to score over 1.5 goals in the match on his own. I don't know what the odds are for that, but I would play it. But definitely Bayern and over 3.5 goals in the match at 1.7 at home. They are destroying their opponents. I wanted to give them a minus 2.5 Asian handicap, but I did it last time against the Paderborn, and I got a little bit frustrated because Paderborn scored 2 goals against Bayern.
What price was that, Alex? What price is that minus 2.5 against Hoffenheim?
Minus 2.5 against Hoffenheim. I will tell you, give me 10 seconds.
Well, I'm going to come back to you anyway. I'm going to come back to you. So, first of all, Radek, give us your special. I've saved it till last. Paderborn 2.6, draw 3.8, Mainz 2.65. Where's this Radek special?
Yeah, I had the Radek's bet some times before, and this is it this time because I think there won't be a winner in this game. And I wanted to add that it seems that everyone can score 2 goals against Bayern Munich at this time because Paderborn did score twice and even Tottenham scored twice. And Tottenham would have scored about 5 goals if there wouldn't be Manuel Neuer. Eh? Did you watch how many big chances Manuel Neuer was catching? And
yeah, very good.
So it's definitely maybe worth a try to bet on Hoffenheim over 1.5, but that is another bet I won't touch now. But Paderborn won't lose at home against Mainz. Maybe they win, but I'm really here into an X, and yeah, I hope this will be a good one.
Okay, so Radek special is the draw at 3.8. Alex, give me your banker and give me the price for that Bayern minus 2.5.
1.82 minus 2.5 on Bayern because they are priced at 1.1 to win the match. Straight win.
Where's your banker?
My banker has to be Freiburg Dortmund. Alex Classic at 1.76 in this one.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. Have a great week in Bundesliga. Alex, you stay with me. We're going to do Serie A. Radek, have a great weekend.